Hey guys, welcome back to another action figure review. Today we're taking a look at McFarlane's RAW10 series and looking at the character Hoof. On the back of the package we have some nice artwork on the figure, with some short lore, his abilities, and artwork on other figures in the series. To remove the figure, you will have to cut open the zip ties holding the figure down. McFarlane Toys announced a new toy line featuring part beast, part machine monster figures with the name of RAW10. McFarlane brings its classic designs and sculpted details into these figures that are aimed at both older and younger collectors. This figure, Hoof, was one of the experiments the scientists of the RAW labs came up with to combine the most powerful animals with cybernetic implants. The result was Hoof, an uncontrollable beast that stalks the lands in search of a worthy opponent to fight. Let's take a look at the details. We have Hoof's head with tiny little red eyes surrounded by the gray leathery skin textured with scratches and wrinkles. We can see the large open mouth with bright white teeth and a few chipped and even missing. The pink tongue has a shine to it that makes it look wet. On the front we can see the large nostrils and just under the massive horn on the head. On the chest we have robotic armor painted bright red with the black wash that makes it look stained with oil. We have lots of great details here like the tubes coming out of the body and tons of vents all over. On the back we have more of that red machinery attached to the body. 4 large spikes come out of the back, and we have a lot more of that black wash here with splotches of black paint giving it a dirty, oily look. On the shoulder and arms we can see the fine detail in the gray leather skin, detailed with small bumps, wrinkles, and cracked skin. The hands are small stubby fingers with nails in the same color of the skin. On the lower side of the back we can see how the machinery attaches to the spine and digs into the skin. The sculpting is packed with details here, showing the skin stretch and features large scars. The legs have more damaged gray leathery skin, with much more wrinkles, bumps, and different textures all over the sculpting. We finish up looking at the details with the foot. 3 large toes with skin stretched over them, and large nails all in the same color. Let's check out the articulation. We have a rotating head. The armor on the chest is a soft plastic and can bend out of the way. Shoulders that rotate all around. And we finish up the figure with rotating thighs. There's not a lot of articulation on this figure, just enough for 5 points of articulation like an old school classic figure. Included with the figure is a small poster. It's double-sided with the different artwork on each side. Hoof is a giant figure reaching 12 inches tall. Here I have him side by side with a few other standard 1/12 scale figures to compare the size. McFarlane's RAW10 series brings back the older times where we could just have random figures of just about anything in the toy store. It's a well-designed figure that looks just as good as a display piece and meant to look good just standing in certain poses. And just like McFarlane's early career, he put priority into the sculpting detail of the figure over the articulation or playability. While the articulation only has 5 points of movement, the massive size and price point are the major selling features. The paint is limited, but used well and applied in areas that would make the most impact on the figure. As for the price, a giant figure like this would normally run much more than the average figure, but McFarlane has kept the prices down and making something like this rather unique to see in stores. Overall, I think it's a great figure. It's meant to be a large figure that shows off the designs of McFarlane toys. While I would have loved more articulation, I think for the price point it hits both adult collectors that can enjoy the detail of the massive figure, and something not as expensive that younger collectors can enjoy as well. So if you're looking for more giant figures to add to your collection or unique well-sculpted monsters, Hoof fills in that spot pretty well, especially at the price point they released at. Alright guys, that's it for this review. More reviews are coming up soon, so check out my other videos while you wait.